The old car or motorcycle debate. If you ever thought about buying a motorcycle or you grew a set and actually bought one, chances are you've heard some form of argument that you'll still need a car, cars are better, it's just more practical, etc. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Those people aren't completely wrong, but they aren't exactly right either. So tell your Aunt Patty to stop wagging her finger at you and go take the curlers out of her hair. Oftentimes, just admitting that you can see their side of the argument is enough to appease them. But to help dissect the issue, we're gonna check out 7 reasons car guys or gals should actually ride motorcycles. That's not to say you should ditch your beloved four-wheeled go-go machines, but there are some pretty great benefits to the two-wheeled lifestyle that you just can't get anywhere else. Hi everyone, I'm your host, Yammie Noob. You know the drill, subscribe or die, Turbo Busa. I'm giving away an FC07. Let's go. Up first, dollar to performance ratio. If you could only make one argument for why the car guys and girls of the world should join us in the obsession, hobby of all things two-wheeled, nothing makes a stronger case for us two-wheeled brethren than that of the dollar to performance ratio. Motorcycles are hands down the best ROI out there. Now, I'm not talking antiquities and showroom models you never actually drive. What's the fun in that? No, I'm talking return on your investment in dividends of power, performance, reliability, excitement, fun. Seriously, I could do this all day long. In fact, I could make an entire video solely dedicated to the investment performance ratios of motorcycles. But I'm gonna keep it in my pants today instead of whipping out the old economics degree and schooling you youngsters. In terms of dollar to performance ratios though, motorcycles offer an uncanny amount of power for a fraction of the cost it takes to purchase the equivalent amount of horsepower in a car. If you watched the video I did about motorcycles that are faster than supercars, click the pop-out card if you haven't yet, then you already know that there are quite a few motorcycles out there for less than 5 Gs that can outperform a McLaren. A McLaren. That's about a $185K difference in cost to performance there, my dudes. And if you keep it on the low end, splurge a little more in something in the $7,000 to $10,000 range, and you can keep up with just about any car on the road. Do you really need to hear anything else? Not quite ready to add a helmet to your wardrobe? I get it, but I've got 6 more points of solid, infallible logic to serve up, so don't just get cocky yet. Reason number 2, motorcycles are simpler to maintain and care for. Even the non-mechanics among us can successfully replace a battery, fluids, cables, and other whatnots like clutch handles, etc. on a motorcycle. They're built with accessibility in mind. Unless you go with the BMW or some other pickpocket brand, or get yourself a fancy new leader bike, then making your own repairs is a little less accessible, but not impossible. If someone as mechanically ungifted as your sweet Papa Yam can maintain a motorcycle, then anyone can do it. All in all, with a set of front and rear stands, some simple tools, and your good old Dr. Google and Nurse YouTube, you can pretty much service the entire bike. Now, that's not to say you should try to perform specialty repairs without proper tools. You definitely should not do that, but for day-to-day maintenance, care, and common repairs, you can get a full service kit for about 200 bucks. Maybe I should make a video showing just how easy it is to work on these things. 7 motorcycle repairs so easy even a toddler can do them. Sounds about right. Does anyone have a toddler I can borrow? Is that against child labor laws? What if I properly feed and water them like the little plants that they are? It's starting to sound like a lot of work. Let's scratch that. When it comes to maintenance and repairs of cars and bikes, no one is gonna have you covered better than Otmo, and that's why they've sponsored today's video. Otmo is a cost-sharing solution to car warranties, and now they offer motorcycle warranties as well. If you've been watching the channel lately, you know Otmo has been helping us spread the good word of the Lord and Savior Rossi, so they're good people. They're a small startup out of Utah that's trying to shake things up and give people great coverage for their vehicles. You pay month to month for the coverage you need, not some huge upfront cost for an aftermarket warranty. And like I mentioned, they now offer coverage for bikes too. So if you have a Yamaha, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Honda, or a Harley Davidson, they've got your back. So go and check them out in the link in the description below. Get started and tell them your Yam sent you. Reason number 3 people should ride motorcycles. Community, my dude. I know this cliche is strong, and on this record we've got seen Fast and Furious, and I'll admit there's some community amongst those crazy car folks, but damn, there's a lot of cutthroat backstabbing to go along with it, and I'm pretty sure someone dies in every one of those movies. Count me out. I like my community a little more laid back than that, and the moment you hop in the proverbial saddle, you join a brotherhood of finger waves and camaraderie. I don't know about you, but the finger waves I get in my car are completely different than the ones I get on my bike. Yikes, big oof, mood. That's what the kids are saying, right? Why do I suddenly feel so old? The community extends beyond the finger wave though. If you have trouble with your bike and another biker rides by or drives by in their car, they'll definitely stop to help. Other bikers are there for you. They'll lend you tools, offer advice, help you work through that weird electrical issue you just can't seem to figure out. It's a family. Car peeps will see you on the side of the road, hood up, smoke billowing, and they'll just keep on driving. Sometimes they might even honk. The one thing they'll definitely do is make a mental note about how it sucks to be that guy. Super helpful, guys. That one's gonna get a lot of shade thrown my way. Well, bring it on, boys. This alabaster skin needs all the shade it can get. Look at this. Up next, track days. If you're into it, it is way easier and cheaper to hit the track on a motorcycle than it is in a car. The average track day for motorcycle is about $170 plus whatever you run in gas and tires. Most tracks even offer half off for your first track day as a rider because us two-wheeled loving heathens are more likely to return to the track than car folks. A lot of tracks offer a 10% discount to veterans because America bitches. And that goes for riders and drivers too. But what's a 10% off a track day in a car? Well, it's not a lot. In fact, you might not even add up to a full tank of gas. A lot of tracks require you to complete their step program if you want to bring your car out to show that you're a competent, safe, and capable driver. That first wave on the track is going to cost you about $400 a day. Holy mother of Rossi. Well, actually, that's not even a full day at the track time. That's gonna buy you 4 to 5 20-minute sessions on the track, and that doesn't include all the additional insurance costs, etc. It does get cheaper as you become a more advanced driver, but you're looking at a lot of cheddar just to get your car on the track for the first time, and that's kind of a buzzkill. Basically, there's a reason only rich dudes are stomping around cars on the track. It is an enormously expensive hobby, but motorcycles, any Joe Schmo with a penchant for destroying his monthly budget can accomplish it. And that brings us to number 5. Riding a motorcycle will actually make you a better driver. The incredible thing about riding is that your entire being is involved. Every muscle in your body contributes to your ride in some way, and all of your mental faculties are completely alert and engaged, or at least they should be. If they aren't, you probably won't be riding for long. Riding a motorcycle leaves you completely exposed, which forces you to pay more attention to everything that's going on around you and be intentionally defensive. And you even start to develop a sixth sense about the actions of others. Now, I'm not saying riding a motorcycle will help you predict the winner of the Super Bowl, but you do get an uncanny awareness of when drivers just aren't paying attention and when they're likely to cut over in front of you unannounced. Even if you don't have plans to ride, taking a motorcycle safety course will improve your driving and your awareness for bikers on the road. And it's a fun way to spend a weekend. Google some courses going on in your area and make a day of it. You might find just the love of your life there. Cars are definitely a do-it-all type of vehicle. Yeah, I feel like a truck is more appropriate for the all-around do-it-all title, but cars do a lot too, so let's let them have this one. And cars are great. They're pretty convenient, practical little roadsters. But motorcycles are like women. They're superior, they're built for fun, for passion, for bringing us with those buttery smooth manscaped nutsacks to our knees. They're also good for making us appreciate the luxury within practicality, which is why number 6 on our list is you'll love your car even more. Ever tried to haul groceries on a Turbo Busa? What about moving? Buying furniture? Hell, what about buying a lamp? My point is, these machines were built for different things, and when you come over to the dark side, you'll appreciate all those little things you overlooked about that practical four-wheeled beast, especially if it rains and you're not up for an extra shower that day. Or it's raining and you managed to get a date. Chicks don't like getting rained on, my dudes, and it's impossible to steer a motorcycle and hold an umbrella at the same time. Well, maybe not. All right, baby yams, that brings us to our final reason your car peeps should ride motorcycles. They're more fun to modify. If you're a diehard car dude or dudette, you've probably already got some sick mods on your ride. It's just a part of it. Nothing that comes off the lot is immune to tinkering, and the same goes for motorcycles. The primary difference, however, is that they're just more fun to mod. It's more fun, more affordable, and you can complete most mod projects in the time for your next ride. Now it's time on our show for Comments of the Week, where I find 3 of my favorite comments from recent videos and showcase them. If you want to be featured, then by God, leave a comment, you unrelenting squid. Let's see comment number 1. Brennan Zande writes, I once had the pleasure of sharing an evening with a dolphin. We ate spaghetti and went for a swim by the coral. I showed the dolphin your videos, and they have become so obsessed with bikes, they are planning to take over the world using magical unicorn poop powered dolphin bikes. I'm sorry, Yammie, I truly am, but it's all your fault for making such great content. Thank you for this gift, Brennan. I really do appreciate it. Gurkeet Sink writes, this guy's a little racist. I love it. Well, I hope I don't come across as racist, but I also don't love the fact that you enjoy that I'm racist. I might need to unpack that one later on my own time. Vasco Paya writes, had to say this, the transition at 952 is one of the smoothest shit I've ever seen. Big ups Vasco, our editor has been stepping it up lately and it doesn't go unnoticed. Thanks, Nick. Now that's gonna wrap up today's video. My guys, what do you think? Did I leave anything out? Got another reason our car-loving brothers and sisters should join us? Let them know in a comment below. While you're down there, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of this yummy noob. Be sure to check out Otmo for your car and bike warranty needs as well, and don't forget that we're giving away an FC07. Real talk. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later. Fact. McDonald's once made bubblegum flavored broccoli to try to get kids to eat their veggies. Didn't go over so well. Goodbye.